another video. And just to say that when I make videos about my life experiences or something I learned from the Bible, that is what I teach here. So I actually don't give any Bible studies. I think there are a lot of channels you can visit if someone has to hold your hand to read the Bible, but that's not what my channel is for. My channel is for my healing journey, and I'm actually a French teacher. And actually, women in the Bible are often teachers. Like Timothy, he learned the gospel from his mother and grandmother, and there were a lot of women with leadership roles in the Bible. And I think people overlook those very often, and they go through right away to, a wife should submit to her husband. And I say yes, when the husband submits to God, then the wife should submit to the husband. But it doesn't mean that men should never listen to women. So I think we have to distinguish those two things. And we'll just talk about some of the women described in the Bible. For example, Priscilla. She was a significant leader in the early church, known for her teachings, hospitality, and missionary work. So she was a teacher, mentor, house church leader, and ministry partner. She was a prominent figure. Her name's often mentioned before her husband's. And she was courageous and bold, serving God's cause, teaching what accords with sound doctrine, and at a great personal risk, because it was challenging cultural limitations of her time. And we still have the patriarchy, right? What God does actually not really support. And that, I think, is important, that you actually read the Bible for yourself. Deborah was a powerful leader as Israel's only female judge, prophetess, and military strategist known for her wisdom, courage, and deep reliance on God. So her story in Judges 4:5 highlights her unique position as a female leader in a patriarchal society, demonstrating how spiritual authority, wisdom, and courage rooted in faith can lead a nation to deliverance and inspire future generations. And then we've got Phoebe. She was a significant woman, a leader in the early church as well, identified as diakonos, a deacon, a minister, a prostatis, a benefactor leader. She demonstrated that women held influential, authoritative roles in early Christian communities, challenging modern restrictions on female leadership. So now actually going back to a woman being the wife of her husband, Proverbs 18 verse 22 says, whosoever finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. Actually, the Hebrew word for the woman is Ezer, and that means strong and necessary counterpart. It implies strength, protection, and aid, often linked to divine power, representing someone who provides crucial support in times of need. A powerful ally rather than a mere assistant. So I always call husband and wife a team. No competitors, no enemies, but team players. God calls Eve actually an Ezer Kenegdo, a strong essential partner and not a subordinate. And a married woman is in a unique position to complement her husband's insufficiencies with her own strength. When God said, "And the two shall become one," his ideal objective was for the man and woman to join together in an inseparable and exclusive union, not exploiting one another, but delighting in one another. That's why you should never be unequally yoked, and must a woman never submit to an ungodly man. Respect is earned, not given. So your partner should bring you closer to God, not pulling you away from him. And I always say God is number one. And he is clear what he expects from us. And I also wanted to give a little comment about people being single. It's also a blessing because there are less distractions and deeper personal growth to serve the Lord. And so both marriage and singleness are gifts from God. And actually in Galatians, because that's someone he asked, it's if for Christ, Galatians chapter 3, verse 28. There is neither Jew nor Greek, there is neither bond nor free, there is neither male nor female, for you all are one in Jesus Christ. For, in the kingdom of Christ, we are all equal. So we are all equal, we just have different roles, and women are actually excellent teachers. So yeah, I just wanted to make a video about that. I thought can't hurt to repeat it. Have a nice day.